Yes. And so we're starting on the story problem side of our adding integers worksheet. The bottom it says page 29. And anytime I give you a handout, I want you to do what with the directions? Tori?
Read them.
Yes, and then do what with them? Mackenzie?
Underline the verbs.
Underline the verbs and what they're asking you to do. And so, in the first set of directions, Justice, tell me what's the verb asking us to do?
Write and describe.
No. Write what?
Write an addition expression.
Good. Do they want us to actually describe anything? No, that's not a verb. So sometimes when it says describe, it is a verb, but in this instance, it's not. Okay? An expression. Does that mean there's an equal sign or no equal sign?
No.
No equal sign. Equations and equal signs both start with EQU. Expressions are just statements showing a relationship, no equal sign. If you put one, it's actually wrong because you didn't do what it asks. It's asking for an expression. What else is it asking us to do? I see another verb. What does it want us to do, Tori?
Then find the sum.
Good. Find the sum. And these are story problems. It's not saying integer. I for sure expect you to have a label. Always. In here, I'm going to expect you to put some stars on some things. What do we star in story problems? What do we put stars by on story problems, Maddie? Important information. And so if we are going to write an addition expression and find the sum for number 1, what keywords or numbers are going to be important to help us do so, Zach?
I have a question.
Yes.
Does it have to be addition because
It for sure does. And the answer is yes, it is addition. So we're going to have to write an expression that has an addition sign in it that shows this statement. And we'll talk about why that is in a second. Okay, Naomi? Stars on keywords. I'm actually really glad you said that, Zach. We'll talk about that in a second. 20 yards. Are there any keywords by 20 yards that are going to help us know if it's positive or negative, Naomi?
Yeah,
Good. Does that mean positive or negative?
positive.
Perfect. So I'm going to write a 20. Remember, positive ones do not require signs. And it says addition expression, so I have to use a plus sign because the directions say so. What's another keyword or phrase? Go ahead, Aubrey. What does that mean? -7. That's my expression. It has to be an addition sentence, and I use the keywords and phrases to help me know if it's positive or negative. Am I done?
No.
No, what do I need to do next? Naomi.
Add them.
Good, I'm actually going to find that value. I'm going to add them together. Wait a minute. How do I add a positive and a negative number? We just talked about this. First of all, is my answer going to be positive or negative based on what you see, Faith? Why?
Because 20 is bigger than positive.
Always the sign of the bigger number. And then what do I do with 20 and 7 if one's positive and one's negative? What am I going to do? Yes, Colton. Good, I'm finding the difference. If I were going to draw little dots, I would have to match up my 0 pairs. Please don't. But that's why it's an addition one, but we're still finding the difference is because that's how we do so with an addition statement. Okay, so it's not 20 take away 7. They want an addition expression, so that means we have to use -7 because it's losing yardage. Which is, what's my answer? 13. 13 what? It's a story problem. I'm not done. Yards. And then you're going to circle that because answers get circled so I can find them. No label, no points. Because it could be 13 watermelons or jack-o'-lanterns or dollars. Tori, question. Generally not, but I will probably mention it to you. Please circle it. Okay? Katie?